Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video tour. Today we're touring this beautiful neighborhood which is called Summerlin. Most of you guys, if you're watching this video, you already heard of Summerlin, and it is known to be one of the most sought after communities in the valley for having some of the best school districts, nicest greenery, and just a beautifully thought out master plan community that most people want to go and move into. In this video today, I'm going to try to answer as many questions as possible that you might have about this neighborhood. And I'm going to be driving through the neighborhood, showing you all the new construction homes here in this part of town. That way you get to see which homes are available for you to buy, what kind of price range you're at, and so on. We're going to start off, before we get into this video, with a crime map. And I have it right here. I already pulled it up on the website. This website is a neighborhood. It's called neighborhoodscout.com. Now you can see here, just for reference, first we'll go over here on my car map and let's put on the city of Las Vegas. As you can see here, we have the 15 freeway that cuts the city in half. And then we have the 215 freeway that goes around town here in a C shape. All right. So keep in mind those two freeways because they're the most, the two freeways that you want to watch out for when you're looking on this other map. Summerlin is right in this area. You see Summerlin South, but it's all of this area. I'm up all the way north in Summerlin, and I'm going to make my way down over here to show you all of Summerlin West, okay, which is where all the new construction homes are. And for comparison, this is Enterprise or Southwest. We have the Paradise area where it says Paradise. That's where the Strip is, okay? And then we have Henderson, which is a huge city that goes all around over here. I've done a video of all these neighborhoods in the Las Vegas Valley on my channel. So if you're looking for that, just go and look it up on on my channel. But today we're going to be focusing on this Summerlin neighborhood, which is to be specific, we're going to be in Summerlin West and Kestrel, which is the new area up here. For reference, where is that on this crime map? Now, first of all, this is just a website. I don't know if it's accurate or not. To me, it looks like it is. But, this is the Strip. You see where the darker area is right here in the middle? So you have a lot of crimes. I'm guessing minor crimes like drinking, driving. Well, that's not minor, but, drinking, driving, drugs, things like that. Assault on the Strip. I'm sure it happens all the time with drunk people. Then you have, this is what is Nellis Air Force Base up in the northwest. And around it right there, you can see the darker area. Also on the east side of Las Vegas. More older homes like built in the 60s, 70s. That's where you're going to have a higher concentration of crime according to this map. And then we have over here onto the west side, right here, that's where Summerlin is. You see where it says Summerlin South right there? That's it. That's this part right here. So you see a lot lighter blue. Obviously, there's always going to be some kind of, crime, but that's that part right here that we're talking about today, okay? So just for reference, to get from here to the Strip, you're probably looking at around 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how and where you're located within Summerlin, because Summerlin is a big neighborhood. Summerlin, we're looking at Summerlin is about 300,000 homes, which is a lot of homes, and it could be a city of its own if it was, obviously if it was a city, but it's only a master plan community, and that's where most of the confusion is out here for a lot of people that are moving here. They say, well, I want to go and live in the city of Summerlin. No, it's not a city, actually. Henderson is a city. But, or Las Vegas, the city of Las Vegas is a city. The city of North Las Vegas is a city. But then Summerlin is a master plan community within the city of Las Vegas. Okay. Right now, I'm all the way up here in the north side of Summerlin. These are some beautiful mountains. This is nearby the Lone Mountain area is what we call it. I'm about to hop onto the 215 freeway. Actually, it's right here. You see, I'm right next to the 215 freeway. I'm going to go down here. We're going to pass by Reverence, which is a community that was built by Pulte. And we're going to go here into the Kestrel area and also the Summerlin West Redpoint area. Okay, so I can show you all of that part. Now, this area right adjacent to Summerlin is a beautiful area also, right next to the mountains, and it's going to cost you quite a lot less, probably like 15 to 20% less for a house, just because it's outside of Summerlin. Right now, we're headed onto the freeway. This is the 215 freeway that I mentioned that goes around town, and we're about to pass by Reference, and then I'm going to make an exit. The exit is going to be on the Lake Mead Parkway exit. That's where we will find Kestrel. Kestrel is the newest part of Summerlin that is being developed, which holds also the most potential, in my opinion, for many reasons, and that we'll cover as we're driving through the neighborhood. If I exit right here, which is the Lake Mead Parkway, this will bring us straight to the Reverence area. There's an entrance to Reverence. Reverence is also a community that is part of Summerlin. It's the most northern part of Summerlin. That was built about 5 years ago. They started building it. They ended it probably around 3 years ago. Probably more than 5 years ago it started. But, it's a beautiful area with home prices that have appreciated significantly since they first started building over there. The main builder was Pulte in that Reverence area, but we're not talking about many homes over there. Probably about 3,000-4,000 homes in that neighborhood. Over here there's a Summerlin Parkway exit, and yeah, so I probably should have gone out onto the other exit, because here they don't have the connection to to Redpoint. To Kestrel right now. So that was a mistake that I made. So we're gonna start from here though, and then maybe we'll make our way out to. Actually, we're gonna start from Redpoint first. Redpoint is the community right next to Kestrel. Okay, but right now they don't have a connection between Redpoint, which is down there, and Kestrel. Okay, Kestrel. So you might be thinking, okay, Jack, you're confusing me. Las Vegas, city of Las Vegas, master plan community of Summerlin. Then you're talking about Kestrel. Then you're talking about Redpoint. What do you mean by this? Okay, so Las Vegas is the city. Summerlin is the master plan community that encompasses all these small communities within Summerlin. And we have, in this case, what we're going to tour right now, Redpoint, which is a community within Summerlin. Okay, this is where they're building a lot of new construction homes. They started here about 3 years ago building this part of town. They almost finished it. They still have construction going on, but during the boom that we had, in the last 2-3 years, that's when all these homes popped up out of nowhere, pretty much. And this is Far Hills, the exit I'm taking right now, and we're gonna go north so I can show you what new construction homes we have up here. And you can kind of tell here, when you have a master plan community, you see all the the beautiful green trees, the walking pathways on each side of the road. We have also a nice bike trail here that connects you with the rest of Summerlin. And you can see over to the left, you'll find the paseos on that side, which is going to be all finished. Over here to the right, we have this part, which is the Redpoint. Okay, Redpoint over here, we just passed by Woodside Homes. I'm going to make a right here to show you what we have. This is one of the communities that are still open for sale. That's Toll Brothers right here to the left, which is right behind this fire station. Okay, fire station. A lot of people like to be next to it. I'm guessing for obvious reasons, in case there's a fire, although it's rare out here. Then we have a police station just down there as well. You can see there was nothing here 5 years ago. Just FYI, this was just dirt. Okay. Now we're gonna go in here because this is one of the communities that they have. These are more luxury homes, but in Summerlin, it's one of the most affordable luxury homes, I would say, if you were to buy a new construction home here, because Toll Brothers here is offering these homes for about a starting price of around $750,000 to $800,000. But then after all the upgrades that you're going to get on these homes, you'll probably be somewhere at around 900s in the 900s to a million, depending on how many upgrades you put in. And you can see here we have a few floor plans. This would be the Alba Elite floor plan, and it's a 2-story 20. All three of them are around 3,000 square feet. This is a single story because all of these homes you can make them also single stories. And this would be the Estrella floor plan. And then right next to us over here we have the last one, which is the Torre Elite floor plan. Also a 2-story that could be made into a single story as well. Single stories are going to be total around 2,000 square feet. And we're talking about price range, single stories that are at around 800 out the door, with the 2 stories probably 900, 950, a million. And you can see there's a big slope here. You can see that retaining wall right there. So you might be able to get a home that has a nice view of the strip, which is over to the left side with these homes. But to show you a little bit, price range where we're at, with this Toll Brothers community. We'll see some other ones as well that are, even more expensive. Maybe bigger communities by other builders. Toll Brothers, this is the last one that they have over here in Redpoint. Well, in addition to the townhomes that they have, I'll show you in a second. This is Crystal Canyon, which is already built out. These are 2 stories built by Woodside Homes. Around anywhere between 2,000 to 2,500 square feet. They also had 2 single-story options that, again, they're all sold out. They have some similar homes over in Kestrel that I'll show you here. This is also Toll Brothers, as you can see. It's the same community we just got out of. Over on this side, which is closer to the center of Redpoint, we'll see a lot of townhomes. So it's going to be a different look. Obviously, there's construction in place, so that's why we have these fences here. But eventually these will be taken out, and you see all the trees are still brand new newly planted trees, so you don't have all the greenery yet that you'll see pop out in a few years. But for now, this is what we have. Now on this other street, which is Desert Foothills and Redpoint Street, we have what's called the Arroyo's Edge, which is this drainage that we have right in front of us to the right. Eventually, it is going to be all landscape, but for now they haven't done so already. That is also another community, another builder that we'll go visit in a second. Now let's focus here on the left side first. We'll go through these homes just to show you a finished Summerlin neighborhood. You see the walking pathway to the right, beautiful trees in the middle of the road, 4 lanes. Over to the right, we have what's called Savannah. Now this one they just sent me an email that they sold out all these homes. These are all single-story homes, anywhere between 2,000 square feet going up all the way to 3,000 square feet single stories. They've already sold out, and they were also in the 900s price range. Some of them could have been in the 800s, but then pretty much some of them hopped over into the million. And that was a good value proposition. These were built by Taylor Morrison, a really good builder as well. Now we're back onto that Far Hills Street going up north, and just to show you here on the map where we are, you can see here, all of this part right here is what we're visiting right now, which is the newer parts, right? So we're gonna go up to the next road, which is Fox Hill. Over to the left, you can see the entrance to Paseos. This is to get onto that side of Summerlin, which we might go after actually to go check it out. Just to show you a finished neighborhood in Summerlin, And again here, same thing. We're going through some other, builders here. We have Castellana, which is also built by Taylor Morrison. Over on this side, they built in the last year these single stories. But on the right side of this neighborhood, on the left side of the neighborhood, we have a lot of 2 stories. And then and those also sold for about the same price as the other ones. Now over here we have a new, more modern touch to these homes. These are the Tri-Points. Oh, sorry, these are Pulte homes. And this is the community. What's it called? I forgot the name of it. We'll go see it right now when we go up there. And here we are. That's Tri-Point right there, which is Arroyo's Edge, and they're still selling there some homes, by the way. And you can see here the unfinished Arroyo's Edge, trail right here that they're gonna have. Over to the left, we have Kings Canyon. This is Tri-Point. Yes, so sorry. This was Tri-Point. Look, my intuition, was good. Tri-Point Kings Canyon is what we passed by. Beautiful neighborhood built by Tri-Point. And then, we're talking about 2 stories. I just closed on one of those right now. About 1.3 million out the door if you want to view. Otherwise, $1 million. This is Overlook. Overlook has a single story still by Tri-Point. So similar product to what we just saw right next to us there with the 2 stories, but this is the single story options, anywhere between 2,800 to 3,400 square feet. Also, I've sold a few in here. We're looking at 1.2 to 1.3 million because these are the more expensive ones. Over here, we have the newer part of Summerlin of Redpoint. I'm not sure if that's going to be Redpoint or not. By the way, if you guys know the answer to that, let me know down in the comments. And if you guys have any more information for the people watching, please let us know down in the comments. I do know here over to the right, we are going to have some parks and some other builders come in to build more homes going west. I thought this was it for Summerlin. They weren't going to build anymore, but it looks like they're going to keep going here. So I don't know how far they're going to go. Obviously, they can't go past the mountains, but there's still quite some land right here to build another 1 or 2 red points pretty much to the right. Over to the left, we see that Pulte community coming up right now. And you can see the unfinished part of Summerlin and then the finished part over here to the left. The finished part right here, we find, what is that name? I forgot the name of that. There it is, Carmel Cliff. Beautiful neighborhood. These are probably the biggest 2-story and single-story homes that you can find here in town. We're talking about 4,400 square feet. These are going for about $1,500 out the door price, as low as $1 million, but up to $1,500 if you get one of those big ones and you maybe build it yourself. I've seen some people actually in this neighborhood sell for around $2 million out the door price. You can see the beautiful mountain views, by the way, here. I'm not sure what that building is right there. I think they do some kind of excavations or whatever, but let me know down in the comments if you guys know what that is. And we're gonna go out to, actually no, yeah, I think I need to make a U-turn again. Sorry about that, guys. I need to go back to the Tri-Point area right there, where they have those Arroyo's Edge is called the neighborhood as well as the drainage that they have over there. They call it Arroyo's Edge. And over there we have a lot more affordable options, with homes around 2,000. Yeah, about 2,000 square feet. And, Arroyo's Edge offers these nice modern looking homes by Tri-Point. Really good product. If you need something 3 to 4 bedrooms with a bedroom downstairs, and you have a budget, you want to stay under 700, then that definitely is a great place to start. And it could go over 700 if you put in a lot of options, but you can be under 700 easily right here. And this is actually that trail, that Arroyo's Edge trail. You can see here, just for comparison here, you can see when I'm going down this street, look at the height difference where we are right now compared to the valley. Look how much lower that is. This is all at a slope going downwards right there. Okay, so keep that in mind. You got beautiful strip views also. And I want to show you also where we are as far as elevation here compared to the valley, because that does give you a benefit, by the way, when you live here in Summerlin. And you can see here we are around 3,500. You see that? 3,500 feet above sea level. Now we're dropping fast because obviously we're going downwards. But we're around 3,500 feet above sea level versus the strip is around 23 to 2,500 feet above sea level. So we're talking about 1,000 or even more than 1,000 feet lower down on the strip. That makes a difference. When it comes to the summers here in Las Vegas, we get temperatures as high as 110 sometimes in the summer. Now, if you're up here in Summerlin, I know that it's still going to be hot, but instead of 110, you might get a 105 temperature, and that could make a big difference. 5 degrees less, that's a lot of temperature. I know it might not seem much, but, and by the way, for those of you guys that are worried about 110 degrees, don't worry. This is the desert. It's normal, and the desert that we have allows you for no humidity. So even though the temperature does go up that much, you might not want to be in the sun. It is actually very tolerable, in my opinion, especially after you get used to it. For the rest of the year, other than 3 months in the summer, though, you'll have the rest of the year is going to be flawless, just beautiful weather. Like right now, we currently have 69 degrees, and we're in October. And you can see here the modern looks here on these tri-point homes. Again, 600s to 700,000 price range. Now, I know I'm not going to be exact on the numbers here because I'm just going off of what homes I sold in this neighborhood. But you can still buy a few. They still have a few left here to purchase. But I would say within a year, this neighborhood on this side is pretty much going to be sold out. Pretty much most of these homes. Okay. We do have coming up here on the other side of this neighborhood a really cool option. By the way, for all of these homes, I have a video tour of all of these homes on my channel. Okay, so that's why I'm not going into the new construction homes and showing them inside, because first of all, it would take forever, and second, it would I have all the videos already. So if you're interested in one of these homes up here, just go up onto my channel and start looking up the neighborhood. This is by Tri-Point. This is the community called Vertex. They have these townhomes, probably the lowest price product in Redpoint, and these are going for around, I'll say 500s all the way up to 600. Okay, so you can be at around 500,000 for a 3-bedroom house, townhome, even 450 if you keep it low. That's probably the base price. Then once you put in lot premiums that range anywhere between 10 to 40 if you have a strip view or not, and blah blah blah, and then all the upgrades, you're gonna easily be in the 500s, but even going into the 600s for a townhome, right? That's crazy for a lot of people that are out there that are thinking, well, 600,000, those are crazy prices. I would never spend that much because I'm used to spending a lot less here in Las Vegas. But the reality of the situation is that Las Vegas has been growing exponentially here, and we have a lot of businesses coming in, and there's more and more demand for people to come here. The moment we run out of land to build, which I think we still have plenty of land for at least the next 20 years, the moment we run out of land and we stop building, that's when prices are going to skyrocket, because it is a beautiful city to live in. There's a lot of value moving out here to Las Vegas mainly from California. Most of people that move out here are from California, but even from other places in town, because zero state income taxes and all that good stuff that you get. Over here to the right, we have the Arches. It's another single-story community by Lennar. Here they still have a few homes left to sell. We're talking about up to 4,000 square feet single-story homes. Stunning homes. I love these floor plans. Over to the left, you will see Taylor Morrison with those 3-story options with the rooftop decks. Beautiful product, by the way. Those are going for about the same price as the Tri-Points at the Arroyo's Edge. Actually, they built those over on this side a little bit ago, like about a year and a half ago, and that's when prices were a lot higher too. You also have, this is where Redpoint Square is going to be, so this is going to be the center of Redpoint, with lots of parks and all that stuff, and the Arroyo's Edge going through it to the right. These would be townhomes. Back when they were building these ones by Richmond American Homes, these were going, remember, for 450, 400s. Now we're looking at, something like this, 500 to 550 easily. Oh, over to the left, Cordillera by Toll Brothers. These are townhomes, 3-story townhomes with a rooftop deck. Beautiful product with, more of a luxury feel. We're talking about 10, 11-foot ceilings in these townhomes. And price range is going to be around 800,000 or so, 23 to 2,500 square feet, up to 4 bedrooms, tri-level homes. Now, We are about to cross Sky Vista here. Sky Vista is that road that actually connects um, Kestrel with Redpoint. Okay, so anything past the street, that's Kestrel. And they just opened this up. Looks like I can't go that way, but that never stopped before. So we are going over into Kestrel because they just opened this street up. And we're gonna go and see a few of the new neighborhoods that they're gonna have. Now this land is where they're all gonna build, over to the left, over to the right. I'm not sure exactly what they're building and where because they still haven't been purchased by the builders. I'm talking too much. But yeah, we have a lot of new builds coming up. You can see it down there, and that's where we're going right now. And this is actually the highest point in town. We have 3,550 feet above sea level here. So you have beautiful mountains over to the left. At the moment, I think this is the highest point in town, and we're building. It's more of a different style of home here in Kestrel. Let me explain a little bit more. What they're trying to do here is more of a youth-oriented community. So you have a lot of 3-story homes, smaller 2 stories, something that is going to give you. They want to create more of not too big of a piece of land, so higher density community. And on top of that, they want to create a lot of activities and shopping and all that stuff. So that's the plan for Kestrel. To have more of a young community is what they're trying to reach. At the moment, right now, they don't have any schools built in Kestrel, but eventually they will be building them to. Right now, you would be going over to the Summerlin North schools that it's zoned for. But eventually, in the future, they will be building other schools over here on this side too. You can see here onto the left side, we have these homes, and these are built by KB Home. Now, KB Home is not known to have luxury homes, but these are, they kind of hit, a little bit different when you go in there. You got 10-foot ceilings. You have 2 stories with balcony, covered patio, all included, nice appliance packages. This is a Nighthawk. This is definitely your best value home if you want to be in Summerlin. We're talking about a single family home in the $550 starting price, and that can get you up to 2,500 square feet. Maybe the 2,500 square feet is going to be somewhere around 650, 700. But compare that to Toll Brothers back there for a townhome at 800,000. This definitely provides a very nice value. Obviously, depending on the lot, you can get a lot that's going to cost you a lot more, like this one right behind me, a corner lot at the edge of the community with the strip views and all that good stuff. But that's what you're getting over here. Right across the street, right behind me here, I just passed it. You see this piece of land right across the street from this KB community? This is where they're going to build the 3 stories by KB. KB is they actually just announced it recently, but that's where they're building the 3 stories, and you can see it. The 3 stories also are available over here. These are homes that have small backyards, nothing crazy. It's more about, okay, there are going to be parks, kind of like a downtown Summerlin area down here, and it's going to have shopping, gyms, and all that good stuff for all the young people to go out there and enjoy with their kids and all that good stuff. That's what that's what I heard, at least. I don't know if that's actually going to be the case, but that's what I heard they're trying to create up here in Kestrel. Now, on the other hand, you also have a smaller percentage of homes that are, single stories that we're about to go encounter right now. Over here, we have also Taylor Morrison. So the same product that they built over in Redpoint that I showed earlier, they are building up here as well. 3 stories, same thing, up to 2,500 square feet. Smaller backyards with balcony, the rooftop deck, and all that good stuff. Over to the left, we have these 2 stories by Taylor Morrison, and these are the same. You see the 2-story right there? These are the same as the 3 stories. It's just missing the 3rd floor on these, but they can build you the 3-story option as well. Over to the right now, one of my favorite ones is this one. This is the Woodside Homes. But the single stories, we have some next gen options, anywhere between 1,700 square feet to 2,500 square feet single stories. And these go for around in the 700s all the way up to maybe 900, depending on how many options you choose in the house and all of that. Falcon Crest is the name of this community for the single stories. If you're looking for that, this could be a great option. So I showed you pretty much Kestrel. I've showed you Redpoint. That was the main purpose of this tour right here, to give you guys kind of like an idea of where we are and what we're looking at. Just to go back onto the maps to show you what it looks like, where we are. You see, we came up, we ran down this street, right? Well, ran down. We got off the freeway on Far Hills. We went up, we kind of went through Redpoint over here, the built out area, right? And then we came back up here, and I went through the street that I wasn't supposed to go in. And I showed you all the new construction, the KBs, the Pulte, the Taylor Morrison, and now the Woodside homes right here, okay? Then we go back up to where I started, which is right in this corner where I came down and I passed Reverence that I wasn't going to show you guys. And then I went out onto this freeway. Remember that? So just to show you where we are now, Summerlin is a big master plan community. So you're going to have Sun City Summerlin right here, right across the street from the freeway. You're going to have Sun City Summerlin. This is a beautiful 55 and older community. And you're going to have Summerlin North, which is this side. Okay, you see the darker green? That's Summerlin North. And then you're going to have Summerlin Center, which is this part right here. Okay, so all of this is Summerlin Center. Summerlin West, which is Redpoint is part of Summerlin West. You have Summerlin South, which is this area right here under downtown Summerlin, because this is the downtown Summerlin area. And then Summerlin South extends all the way down here. See the street to Swallow Pie that splits Summerlin South from Spring Valley, which is the adjacent part to Summerlin. Okay, so just for reference where we are, we saw these new construction parts of town here at Summerlin. Now we do have some other new construction homes also coming up soon, and that's going to be over here where the Mesa Ridge area is. You can see already them being building this part out. So Mesa Ridge is the Toll Brothers community. These are like $2.5 million homes, but now they're building all of this piece of land where they're going to build also. So it's going to be in Summerlin South. And they already started announcing some of the neighborhoods that they have up there, but they haven't yet, told us what it's going to be, what kind of product and all that. Most likely it's going to be similar to the Mesa Ridge for some of them, more like in the $2 million, $3 million price range. But they might have other options as well to kind of mix it up. Because as you can see here, you can have anything as small as a townhome. You can go to a 3-story, you can go to a single story, a big single story, a big 2-story. You have all the options up here in Summerlin. And that's going to be the case also into the South Summerlin area that I just mentioned to you. Once they start building some communities, I will be doing a tour showing you the South Summerlin area. If you guys appreciate this video and you found value in it and you are planning to move to Las Vegas, my name is Jack Graham. I'm a realtor out here in the Las Vegas Valley, and I would love to help you, just like I did help you right now, touring this neighborhood. Because at the end of the day, this is what I do for a living. I help people from out of town, for the most part, move out here to Las Vegas Valley, and I give them the tools to empower them to say, okay, I am making the right decision. I am buying the right home for me and for myself. And that is, whatever home it is, whether it is here in Summerlin, or maybe you want to go somewhere else that has a better value proposition. Maybe you don't want to spend as much. You have a budget that is a lot lower. Check out the other neighborhood tours that I did. Southwest, Northwest, Cadence, Lake Las Vegas, North Las Vegas. I've done several of those to give you guys that kind of in-person view of this neighborhood, so that you can be empowered to say, okay, I feel confident. I want to be in this neighborhood in Las Vegas. And making your move in Las Vegas way easier. And if you appreciate that, I would really appreciate if I can help you purchase a home and give you even more value when we get onto a Zoom call and I start talking to you about all those neighborhoods, all those options that you viewed from my channel. and start breaking down, the crime rate, more into detail like I did on that one, or give you the tools to do that. And then show you also all the websites and all that stuff that we need to check out the school districts. Is this the right school districts? You have to go private schools. What is the option that is perfect for you, right? And that's the information that you need in order for you to pull the trigger on a house out here in Las Vegas. So that's why I'm here, to give you that value and give you those all the tools that you need to figure that out. That way, when you come out here, we're not wasting time. We're not going to neighborhoods that you would have never bought in the first place if you knew the information I was going to give you. And it makes the trip easy, makes your life way easier, finding a home, because you already know where you're going to be. We just go there, we see all these homes, I tell you about all the upgrades, what you need to do before and after, go to the design center with you, all these things that I do for my clients. But if you guys are interested in those services, all my information is down below in the description. Just give me a call, text message, phone number, whatever it is. If you're not quite interested yet, you're just looking around, then check out the 2 links that I have, one for new construction homes, the other one for resale homes. So you can start your search there and see a little bit pricing and all of that. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more videos like these, and I'll see you on the next one.